actually.
What's that?
And that's KC Buffalo.
Okay.
I think we should get some points in that game, man. But I don't know what's the weather conditions. I didn't check the weather conditions out there.
It's probably gonna be pretty cold out there. You know what I mean? Let me see. Oh, it's 35 degrees.
35 degrees. That ain't
So
that ain't that bad. That ain't that bad. A lot
no,
of
no. Oh, yep, right. 35 degrees.
35 degrees.
Yep, 35. So.
Yeah, so 35 degrees out there in Kansas City. So what happens? What you think tomorrow? What's your prediction, man? What kind of game is it going?
I think this is gonna be a hell of a game, man.
High scoring, low scoring. What you think?
I think it's gonna be high scoring, and I can't lie. I think the Chiefs could possibly be in trouble. The Chiefs could possibly be in trouble.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Josh Allen is the truth.
This is true.
Diggs is the truth.
This is true.
They have a very nice defense.
This is true.
I do like Kansas City, the team, but sometimes Patrick Mahomes could play a little erratic. You know what I mean? And that sometimes that offense could be stopped. Now it's going to be about if Buffalo can find a way to step on their necks and keep it going. Because if they try to keep it close, then they're going to give Kansas City, you know what I'm saying, reasons to not only stay in the game but possibly win the game.
You know me, man. I got to give it to Kansas City until somebody really shows me something different. Mm-hmm. Even with Tampa Bay last year, Tampa Bay did their thing. Congratulations for the reigning Super Bowl champions and all that good stuff, first of all. But they didn't have no offensive line. Like, you didn't give them, it kind of wasn't a fair fight. One hand was tied behind his back, and you could tell that. And even with that, if you saw some of the things that Mahomes did, some of the plays he made that, balls that they didn't catch and things like that, the one where he was almost flat and he throws the ball like that, I'm like, and now we got an offensive line now. Now he does have an offensive line. Now we do got some boys that can play. Yeah. You're gonna have to dethrone him with me, man. I'm gonna take a money line, man. It's almost a pick. What is a 2-point spread?
It's 1.5, right? Yeah.
1.5 point spread, man. I gotta go KC money line. I was thinking all the unders, but I gotta go KC money line, man. And this could go either way, man. I'm not very big on this game. You know what I'm saying? If you have to bet on it, I would take KC money line just until they dethrone him. Now, if there's anybody I said in the AFC that could dethrone him, it was Josh Allen and them boys. I mean, if Diggs get loose and them boys get loose like that, it could be it could be a long day. But what I think that Buffalo has to show me first is a run game. Their run game is not. They don't have a run game where you can, and that's why I thought Tennessee could be able to either dethrone either one of those teams if they would have made it to the next round, because neither of them have a run game that frightens you at all. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you talk about run games that are left in this
49ers,
Niners, and maybe Tampa Bay, but I think Fournette still hurt. So it's not too many run. Oh, and Mixon in Cincinnati. Mixon is good. The Niners in Cincinnati, they got the best run games in this in that's left in this final 6 right now. Yeah. And if you don't have a run game, I mean y'all can pass the ball all day. Both of them are passing teams. I mean they can pass that, but once they bring 4 and they step back and they do that, if the defensive lines can find a way to get to that quarterback, either one of them dudes going to be in trouble. Now, a good thing about both of them, they're both mobile quarterbacks. Of course, Mahomes is a little more mobile than Allen, but I don't take nothing from Allen. Allen will get up and go. He'll go somewhere.
Allen is the truth. You know what I'm saying? But
Allen is the truth.
The only thing that kind of scares me, well, not scares me, but you know what I'm saying, should be on alert. I think that Kansas City should be on alert. Is I'm looking at the last 5, right?
Okay.
So this is their last 5 games. Let me see. We got Los Angeles. 34-28 in overtime. They won.
Okay.
Pittsburgh. Lost to Cincinnati. 28-24 win over Denver. And remember, if it wasn't for that big fumble,
Yeah.
Denver was about to beat them
Denver
dudes.
was about to win. Yes, Denver was about to win that.
And Pittsburgh, another win with Pittsburgh. So these dudes, they vulnerable. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, you know what I mean. It's not like they're a good ball.
But they showed you something against Pittsburgh though.
Anybody could have showed you something. What Pittsburgh got? What
Pittsburgh
got?
started off the season beating Buffalo.
And
I mean,
and what they do the rest of the way. Look how they got in the playoffs. They wasn't even supposed to be. How did you get here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, it's like I've never looked at Pittsburgh as a legit team. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't no legit team.
Well, you have to look when the playoffs come, and I think that some teams do this, especially in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But some teams do this. They don't, you know, like certain things don't get them amped. Certain things don't, you know, the regular season. Okay, we got it. I don't think they play, and then when you see them in the playoffs, okay, that's that team. That's mama. There go that man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they beat Pittsburgh 36-10. They beat them 36-10, then 42-21. So Pittsburgh, you was never legit. You was never legit. I'm not going to be legitimate. Najee Harris was legit, but the rest of the team wasn't legit.
Shout out to Najee.
Shout out to the homie Najee. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
But like I say, you almost lost that Denver game. You was up on Cincinnati. What was it, like 23-0 or 30, like something crazy. And Cincinnati come all the way back and beat y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all beat the Chargers in overtime. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm really saying is that, man, they vulnerable. They're vulnerable.
Give me now. Don't you got to be fair? Mm-hmm. Give me Buffalo's last 4 games.
They beat Carolina.
They
beat New England.
Okay.
They beat Atlanta. They beat the Jets. And they beat New England.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. So they beat New England 2 times because them other 3 teams ain't showed up for nothing.
2 times.
That's what I mean. They beat them 2 times.
People thought was going to the Super Bowl.
Who thought they was going to the Super Bowl?
A lot of people thought that.
You thought the rookie quarterback was going to the Super Bowl?
I didn't think.
Ain't nobody thought they would. They beat Carolina with Carolina maybe the 3rd worst team in the league. Mm-hmm. They beat the worst team in the league, the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to go further back than that because I don't see no quality wins right there. Pittsburgh to me is damn.
New England beat New England twice at New England and New England again.
But that's their division. They own New England right now. That's what they do.
They don't own that. I mean, you know, I can't say they own them.
Man,
but
they've been owning
them.
That's their division. They put it on the table.
They beat them. I mean, New England did their thing.
Man, they put their dick on the table, man. Let's just put it right. Come on, let's just keep it real.
They
took over their division. That been New England division for all them years. And Tom left, and they went go ahead and put their dick on the table, man. Come on, let's just keep it real.
Week 5 at Kansas City, 38-20, Buffalo.
Now that was a big one. That was a big one. The storm. I remember watching the game. They had the storm warnings and all that. They paused the game. Now that was a big one. No, don't get me wrong.
All I'm saying is that
was a big one.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that
was week 5.
It's week 5.
And they wasn't in Kansas City, truthfully, at that time.
In Kansas City.
And what was Kansas City record at that time? What, 2-3 at the time?
Something
2-4?
Yeah,
they wasn't. Kansas City wasn't playing. After that, Kansas City won probably like 11. They went like 11-2 or something like that. 11-1, 11-2.
Yeah, they went on one.
Yeah, so we not talking about you talking about them. I'm talking about these guys because that was them. That was them. They had a terrible record. As a matter of fact, I want to say the Raiders was in first place or something like that.
They still went to Kansas City.
Am I correct though?
Were
the Raiders in first place at that time?
Okay,
exactly.
They still went to Kansas City.
They went to Kansas City
and beat. But they're going back again, so that they're not going to be scared to go back to Kansas City.
Kansas City had just lost to somebody way worse than them. They like Kansas City. What they had just lost to San Diego. They had just lost to like I said, man. I got to see what you do to this team, man. We're gonna see tomorrow though. We're gonna see tomorrow. I like KC. Yeah. I'm taking them. I go money line. Forget the 1.5 points because it could be that 1 point. That 1.5 point could cost you your money.
Yeah.
I'm going KC money line. You might have to minus 140, 130, 140 or whatever it is, man. Don't you know that 1 point? Like I said, it could be a 1 point game.
It's gonna be close.
I could see a 27. I can see a 27.
Buffalo win. They ain't gonna blow them out.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that Kansas City, you need to be on alert.
Yeah, I can see it coming down to the last drive of the game, or vice versa. I can see Buffalo too, but like I said, they have to solidify. If Buffalo come out running, getting yardage, making a dent.
Mhm.
Buffalo can do something.
I
Then,
will-
then
but-
Buffalo can get some money.
You're right, but I will say this on you know what I mean on the last thing, right? Because Buffalo, they did go 5-0 their last 5 games, right?
Man, that don't count.
Yeah,
That
listen.
doesn't count. That doesn't count. You just told me they played 3 of the worst teams in the league.
Listen,
They played the Jets. Hold on.
Mhm.
They played the Jets. Were you expecting anything else?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Kansas City would have beat the shit out the Jets too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They played Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City would have done the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you also said they played Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I'm not talking about that.
Okay. Talk to me.
What I'm talking about is you almost lost to Denver and you lost to Cincinnati.
Almost don't
Hold
count.
on, hold on. That's all I'm saying. These are 2 decent teams. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
I agree.
saying.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying. These
I
are 2
agree.
decent teams. These
So
ain't
you
no.
telling me Kansas City?
I'm just saying you need to be on alert.
I'm saying the 2 remaining teams that they played for, they both took L's to them. They took an L to Cincy and they took an L to Buffalo this season.
They took it. Yep. They lost Cincinnati and they lost to Buffalo.
That's big.
Period.
That's big. That's
Period.
big. I remember they did lose to Cincy. That was a hell of a game
Come
against
on.
Cincy.
Cincinnati came back.
Yeah, I remember. That was
Come
a hell of a
on.
game. That was in
They came back in
Cincinnati. That was in Cincinnati. Yeah, that was a hell of
That's
that
all
was a
I'm
hell of a
saying.
game. That was a hell of a game. All
That's
right.
it.
Okay. So who do you got? You ain't told me nothing yet. Who you got? After all that, who you got?
Man, you know what? Just by the way things is going right now, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put my nuts on the table. I'm going to roll with Buffalo.
That ain't no big thing. It's a 1-point spread, man. Come on,
Hey,
man.
off everything you were saying, you act like Kansas City going to do something.
Well,
You feel me?
I'm just saying until somebody dethrones them.
Exactly. You got them sitting
that
on
ain't-
thrones
You're not
and-
putting them on the table.
and
When
all
you a
that.
10-point, when you a 10-point underdog or something, that's putting them on the table,
I'ma
man.
go
That's
ahead.
a
I'ma
flip.
take
That's a
Buffalo.
coin flip, man.
I'm going to take Buffalo.
Vegas says a coin flip.
I'm going to have the nuts to take Buffalo.
All right, okay, all right. We're going to the